platelets, we use what is called the UNIPET, okay, or the UNIPET system. We used to use it for the RBC also, but now we don't, they don't make it for RBC, so it's a little device, okay, and it has all the fluid in there for 100 dilutions, okay. The RBC would have had for 200 dilutions. Now, it actually tells you on here, it's a 1 to 100 dilution. This also comes, they've used a capillary pipette. It also tells you it needs a 20 microliter pipette to collect the blood. So you need 20 microliters of blood to put in here, okay? And that will give you a 1 in 100 dilution. RBC is slightly different, so the container tells you what you need. So the pipette looks like that, okay? And if you look on there, it actually tells, it has a 20 on there, right, indicating it's a 20 microliter. RBC uses a 10 microliter pipette. So it will have a 10 on there. Okay? So be careful with that when you're using, if you're not using a 10 instead of a 20. So there's 2. All right, so so it's designed, so that's the pipette. So you actually collect to the neck, okay? The blood. So if you can do, this is easy to do a finger stick, right? Collect, and you look, so a 1 large drop of blood will actually, how much this, that's 20 microliters, all right? So that's the cover. So that is designed to puncture this, okay? So once you puncture, then you collect your blood with this. So how do you get the blood out?
Push it.
How do you push it?
There a button on the top?
No, there's no button. See, this is a plastic container. What can I do with this?
Squeeze the plastic container.
Suck it out, okay? So if you squeeze on this, and this is designed that it goes and it sits in there, and when you release, it will suck the blood out. So then once you've cleaned this, then you turn this around and put it in here, and now it becomes a dispenser. Isn't that nice? Mm. Right, it's called a little doohickey device to do all the little, several different things for you. All right, so you have to pop it, right? So use the point. So you can do finger stick collection. So this, I'm going to use my blood here. Not my blood I bought. All right, so you collect. What happens if I close this off and try to collect? No, it's not going to go in. So I can, so literally I can do that, right? To make sure the blood doesn't leak out. If I close one end once I collect, right? So, and you don't want to get bubbles in here also, okay? So this will collect through capillary action, see that? That's it, it doesn't collect more, so you collect until it's done. So if I close this off and I do that, what happens? It's not going to leak, right? So I can manipulate it by either open or closing, right? So same thing, I bring my container, right? Squeeze just a little bit, and you want this to sit in here, and it's completely sitting, right? And then I slowly release. See that? And you don't want to create too many bubbles. Isn't that nice and neat? So you can do it a couple of times, right? And remove, make sure all of this. You don't want to sit it here and squeeze. What's going to happen? It's going to go up, see that? And then you lose fluid. So be careful when you, right? I'm just like rinsing it there. Isn't that what I'm doing? Right. So you have to let this sit. This fluid has cyanide in it. So cyanide will do what? to RBCs.
Lice it.
You lyse it, yes. The word is lice.
Sorry. You know. Sorry, movies.
Okay, so once this is done, then, right, we'll put this back on. And always eliminate a couple of drops before you dispense onto your hemocytometer.
How long do we wait? Like
A few minutes,
Just a
5
few-
minutes.
5 minutes?
Yeah. So that will cause, so it will lyse, probably all the cells are probably lysed out already. But you just wanted to make sure you mix this and always eliminate a couple of drops. So if there's cells stuck in the capillary, you're not getting, right? Cells that you don't want in there, and it will affect your counting, so be careful with that. All right, so we can all load with this. If we need, we can make up more. All right, so this is for WBC, oh no, well, WBC and platelets. So you will see platelets and you will see the large WBCs, and I'll take you under the microscope also. And who's making up the RBC?